is popularly known as the Imam of Peace. He is based in Australia, and he said Buhari is a terrorist and the dumbest person in Nigeria. He's referring to Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, the current president of Nigeria. He said I was an extremist, and I know an extremist when I see one. President Buhari is an extremist enabler of jihadists in Africa. He has done close to nothing. I will say it again. Whoever voted for Buhari, especially for the second time, after seeing his failures to crack down on terrorists, is 100% stupid, foolish, and irresponsible. Victims of terrorism due to Buhari's incompetence don't care about minority or majority votes. Wake up. Whoever supports Buhari is not only foolish, but also responsible for his crimes, regardless of their nationality. I am not even Nigerian, and I am standing up for Nigerians. Maybe you should do the same instead of defending the cult that put that COVID criminal in power, and is referring to the pronunciation of COVID-19 that the president referred to as COVID-19 virus. I love Nigeria, he continued. I have one Nigerian friend, and she is amazing. One of the most successful and honest people I know. I also welcome my new Nigerian followers. You have a beautiful country, but it would be more beautiful without the terrorism enabled by dictator Major General Muhammadu Buhari. President Buhari's cult claim they have nothing to do with terrorists or terrorism in Nigeria. Yet, when I expose terrorists in Nigeria, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, the president of Nigeria, all of his fans attack me online. A stupid president is always elected by stupid people. The president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, still doesn't know the name of the virus killing 24,000 plus at such a rapid rate. Addressing the nation about it for the first time, he pronounced the virus as COVID-19. Globally renowned Islamic cleric Mohammed Tawidi, called and known as Imam of Peace, is currently dragging the hell out of Nigerian president over his incompetence. The drama started on Thursday after Nigerian questioned the presidency about the whereabouts of Buhari, who last addressed the nation about coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic in a 23-second Twitter video, following the thread "Where is Buhari?", which lasted for more than 24 hours on the Twitter trend. Imam of Peace made it his duty to call out the Nigerian president on his platform to the international audience, his own followers, and of course, people that are ready to listen to what he has to say. He has asked Nigerians to do this. And what he has asked is for them to kick Buhari out. This is the Twitter handle of Imam of Peace, and here of Imam of Peace, and here he writes: top leaders. 1. Imran Khan, professional beggar, terror, sympathizer, thinks Japan and Germany are neighbors. 2. Muhammadu Buhari, dumbest person in Nigeria, scared of terrorists, promised to fight the COVID virus. 3. Tamim of Qatar thinks he's sexy, answers only to mommy. Now, this is a man that, he goes after a lot of people, and one of the people he decided to go after this time around is Major General Muhammadu Buhari, the president of Nigeria. He was referring to the short video where Buhari pronounced COVID-19 as COVID-19, like I said. He's Australian-based, and he described Buhari as the dumbest and a terrorist enabler. In Nigeria, you see some groups of people, they call themselves senators. How they got there, I wouldn't know. They're actually pushing for the bill to promote the interest of terrorists. They call them repentant terrorists. When you listen to what these people have to say, it makes you wonder what kind of people they are. But then you don't need to think too far. They are simply terrorists themselves. Imam of Peace went further to say President Buhari's cult claimed they have nothing to do with terrorists in Nigeria. Yet, when I expose terrorists in Nigeria, President Buhari's fans attack me online. A stupid president is always elected by stupid people. The tweet went further. I love Nigeria. I have one Nigerian friend. I think I've spoken about that. But I'm just showing you this for you to really see that there is someone out there, a foreigner, that is also interested in Nigeria and what is happening in Nigeria. Now there are talks here and there that the man is not happy with the way Buhari handled Zaki's case, being that both of them have the same religious orientation. Buhari and a lot of people are Sunnis, while Zaki is a Shiite. And this man came to correct this. He said, I am not happy about extremism. I don't like extremism. I was once an extremist. I know an extremist when I see one. And to make it clear, I do not even support Iran and the Shiites and the rest of their religious ideology. And that's to clarify what a lot of Nigerians were actually coming on to tell him. So, the point is this: those who were manipulated in voting in Buhari, they called him the man of integrity. They've forgotten so soon that Buhari is not really a man of integrity. Yes, he came in there. He might, there might not be a better person. We cannot talk of Atiku. We cannot talk of any other person out there that is a right person to take over the realms of affairs of the people and decide and do the right thing. But what we had was Buhari that was pushed on the people with different opinions and different adverts, and people jumped into it and they claimed that he's a man that's coming to fight corruption, he's going to kick off terrorism, and he's unable to kick out terrorists. He keeps quiet most of the time. He doesn't speak. We don't know what is actually hailing the man. Yes, we know he has certain health issues, but aside that, Buhari would rather act in a certain way, dictatorial, authoritarian, but why is it not acting the same way with terrorists? Terrorists are the people that need that kind of approach. You don't smile with them. And moreover, a lot of advice have also come to him on how to handle where the terrorists actually get their people from, and those are the Amajiri children who he is conversant with. His system is from the northern part of Nigeria. Even though he might have had it better, but he cannot say he doesn't see Amajiri children and the system. And I think these are the things that they need to work on in the north to make sure that they reduce this. But a lot of people are also calling for a break of Nigeria, a breakup of Nigeria. And a lot of issues have been on, not because Buhari himself, issues have been on for a very long time. Buhari is not the person that started all of this problem. This problem even came before he himself, even thought of becoming president or even becoming head of state. And, it's been there for a long time, so we cannot blame him alone. There are other people that are also involved in this. But at the moment, he claimed that he was going to come solve a lot of problems, not because he has all of the wisdom and knowledge, but they thought that he was going to be someone that's going to call a spade, someone that is ready to, make sure that even his own family members, if they are involved in any form of criminal activities, they will be prosecuted rightly. But that's not the case. That's not the case. So this man, he has called Buhari a national embarrassment. That is what he called him, a national embarrassment. And he's asking a lot of people to actually do what they are supposed to do the needful. Muhammad Buhari is the Joe Biden of Nigeria. That's why he says he is the Joe Biden of Nigeria. That's why he says people don't know where he is. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what he's talking about. His fingerprints are on 30 files with no one brave enough to investigate him. A national embarrassment. The man went on and on about Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, and I want to know why this man has kind of taken a special interest in Nigeria. Well, of course, we will not with the happenings around the world. Nigeria is represented in a form that I am not happy about. I'm not happy about it. The image of Nigeria at the moment is not good at all. Not because it has been good all this while, but people have been managing here and there, and I think right now people believe that they need much more better than what they have at the moment. So that's what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, we can grow it together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It would alert you whenever our videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.